Hello everyone, so today I thought I would do a makeup tutorial using the Urban Decay Naked 1 palette. I'm thinking something bronzy because I have blue eyes and brown tones really make blue eyes pop. So I hope you enjoy this and let's just go ahead and get started. I am starting with priming my face and I use the Smashbox Primer Water, which feels so good on the skin and cooling. And I use this Smashbox Pore Minimizer Primer. I love this stuff. And I just push it into the skin where I feel that I need it the most. While we let that sit, I thought I would start with the eyes because this can have some fallout, and when you already have your foundation on, it's kind of tricky to adjust. Okay, so before I start with the Naked Heat palette, I want something in the crease. I love this Smashbox micro shadow in Smog to use, and I will put this in the crease. Just back and forth like this. I have hooded eyes, so I take this up above my crease because when I have my eyes open, you can't really see much lid space. And the same on the other eye. I start in the crease. Now you can use any shade that you want to have as your transition shade, but it's always good to have a shade that is not glittery or shimmery. This will help with making sure there are no harsh lines and that you can blend it out really easily later on. Now let's get into the fun stuff. I am going to take a flat shader brush and I will start with Half Baked. This is a more gold toned eyeshadow, and I will use some MAC Fix Plus on this, and it will make the eyeshadow pop more. I will focus this on the inner corners mostly and dragging it out. I do not take this color as high as I did with my transition color. Let's use some more Fix Plus. It really makes glittery and shimmer eyeshadows pop using MAC Fix Plus. Okay, so now I'm taking another flat shader brush and I am going to spritz this as well with MAC Fix Plus. And I am taking Smog in the Naked palette, and I will pack this on the outer edge. Don't worry about blending right now. We will blend in a minute. Okay, so now back with the shader brush that I used in the beginning, and I will put on some of this Smog, and now we go in again with a transition shade and blend it out. so there are no harsh lines. I also like to take a smaller blending brush and blend these two colors together. I think I want some more of the dark smog color. Just to intensify and give it more of a smoky type effect. And again, blending. Now I will take a flat definer brush. This is from e.l.f. And I will take that smog color and push it on the lower lash line about halfway. Now some people say you should not wear shimmery eyeshadows on your lower lash line, but I like it, and if you like it, do it. And now I will take the half baked, the more golden tone, and take it on the inner corners and meet up. And now I will take the small blending brush, put a little smog on, and blend it out. I will now go in with a brown eyeliner and tight line with this. This one is from Mary Kay and it is in deep brown. Tight lining will make your lash line seem thicker when you put on mascara. I will also use this in my waterline. Okay, so before we move on with the eyes, I think we should go in with some foundation. And I use Maybelline Fit Me. It's the matte and poreless one. We'll put some of this foundation on my hand. And this is a matte one, so it lasts a bit longer, but I like some shimmer. So I am putting a drop of this L'Oreal Glow Drops highlighting fluids. And I will just mix it up on my hand, and today I am using a Real Techniques sponge. I love using sponges. This is a bit light for me, but I will fix it later with some bronzer. Depending on how you use the sponge, you will get different results. Patting on, you will get more coverage. And remember to take it down your neck. Concealer. And I am using Maybelline Fit Me. I have 2 kids at home. A 1-year-old, and I have a stepson who's almost 5. So there's not a lot of sleep in this house. So thank God for concealer. Don't worry if you mess up the under eyes, because you can always go in and retouch. Now I want to set this as fast as possible, and I am using another Maybelline Fit Me powder. And I'm just using this applicator that came with it and just pushing it. I do not want to rub or drag to move it around. I usually don't set my whole face unless I want the makeup to really last a long time. Now, moving on to another fun part, the bronzer. Let's make me look alive. To get some more dimension in the face, I love using blush, and this is Lumine blush in Radiant Blush Coulouse number 10. This is a Finnish brand that is sold in Sweden here, where I live. I just put this on the apples of my cheeks and drag it up there. And now I want to do some highlighter, just some soft highlighter, and this is a marbled eyeshadow, and it's from, I have no idea. And I'm taking this fan brush from Real Techniques and just putting it on the high points of my cheekbones and a bit on my nose and Cupid's bow. Now, moving on to the brows. So I use the brand Anastasia, Beverly Hills. I like both the brow definer and the brow wiz. I usually, when I'm blonde, I use taupe, but my taupe one is all gone. I need to buy a new one. So we're using dark brown today. This is what I mostly used when I was a brunette. I'm just brushing them through. And I first start with the shape I want, outlining. And then I just fill them in. Remember to keep brushing them through so there are no actual pen strokes. There are different ways that you can fill in your brows. This is just one of the ways that I like. In another video I can show you another way I like to do it. Also remember, eyebrows are not twins, they're just sisters. Okay, I feel happy about that. Now I use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel to set them and make sure they stay in one place all day. Okay, back to the eyes. I feel that I want to go in again with some smog and make sure there are no harsh lines and that I am satisfied with the way it looks. I don't usually do cat eye effects because I have hooded eyes. Now, let's go a bit on the lower lash line again. And I'm going to take the No Name highlighter and just highlight my brow bone a bit and the inner corners to make them pop and look more bright. Now I am going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara, and I will do this off camera, and so I will see you in a bit. Paradise mascara in waterproof. I love this. This is my favorite mascara for the moment. And I love mascara. I think it makes a huge difference. It really opens up the eyes. Now I will finish this off with some Clarins Eclat Minute in number 5, I believe, for my lips. Just a hint of pink and some glossiness. And the final touch, MAC Fix Plus. This helps prolong the makeup, and if you're too powdery somewhere, it will kind of melt it into the skin. So this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!